we're about halfway through the year, so we're gonna run through some of my top reads so far this year. Okay, we're gonna start with the one I read most recently, What Kind of Paradise by Janelle Brown. Loved this. Someone at my local bookstore had said this is a mix between Tomorrow, and The Great Alone, and I couldn't agree more. It has those solitary and outdoorsy living in the middle of nowhere aspects of The Great Alone, and it kind of has like the techie vibe of Tomorrow. If you want something page-turning, kind of like unsettling, mysterious, I wouldn't say this is a thriller, but it has aspects of a thriller, pick this book up. I could not put this down. Next up we have Stoner by John Williams. This was my second classic that I've ever read, and it was absolutely amazing. The writing was stunning, and it felt quite approachable in terms of a classic. I love a mundane story about someone who doesn't feel very special, just an everyday person who's living their life, and that's exactly what this is. It follows William Stoner, who becomes a teacher at the university that he attended as a student, and we just follow him through his entire life at this university, and yeah, it was beautiful. I can't recommend this enough. Incredible. Famesick by Lena Dunham. Probably the best memoir I've ever read. This was absolutely incredible. I read it alongside watching Girls for the first time, and I have goosebumps thinking about that experience. If you haven't watched Girls and if you haven't read this book, read it alongside watching it, and you will never be the same. This was just so good. It was such fascinating insight to the world of TV and making TV while being chronically ill, and also dealing with the not so fun sides of fame. Almost Life by Kieran Millwood Hargrave. This is really close to the top for me. This was just the most all-encompassing adventure of two women that I have ever been on. It's a queer story and follows two women over decades of their life intertwining with each other, and then their life outside of each other, and just kind of how their life always brings them back to each other, but not in the way that you might expect. And finally, we have Phoebe Berman's Gonna Lose It by Brooke Averick. This was so good. This was so good. Shout out, Brooke. You wrote an incredible book. This was so fun. I think I read this in like 48 hours because I just could not put it down. It is a fun, cute romance about someone who deals with really crippling anxiety, but has truly the most amazing friend group, and I loved reading about her and her friend group. It was so beautiful and heartwarming. She's also a teacher, and I just loved reading about her with her kids and teaching those kids. It was heartwarming and beautiful and cozy. Definitely worth picking up.